gotta have a sense of humor. I do. Okay, so good evening, folks, and we're a few minutes late. It's start the meeting at 6:34. So the first order of the business tonight is a motion to accept the minutes of last meeting.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So done, thank you. Next on the agenda is the Chief of the Fire Department, Jim Janis. Jim, you have a report to give to the town?
Good evening. Activity report for the month of March. Fire incidents, fires, MVAs, investigation, public assist with 89, ambulance, medical emergencies, MVAs, public assist 165, miscellaneous inspections, fire alarm work, items of note 87. Excuse me. Mutual aid, fire and ambulance, mutual aid calls, 18 ambulance, mutual aid given, 2 ambulances received, 4 mutual aid fire given, 2 fire received, total of 26. Line of duty shifts, 1 man for 192 hours. 6 shifts with 2 men for 168 hours. Incidents as of 3/31/2015 was 783. Last year at the same time was 3/31/2014 was 657, an increase of 126. Update on Dwayne Mitchell. Dwayne has reevaluation, can't talk tonight, appointment with his surgeon on March 25th. The doctor had referred Dwayne to Braintree Rehab for more advanced work, hardening program for six weeks. He had an initial appointment to be evaluated on April 6th. The physician therapist wants to schedule Dwayne for PT for 5 days per week. They are waiting for approval from VFIS insurance company. June 3rd is his next appointment with the surgeons to be reevaluated. Dwayne also has an appointment for reevaluation with OHS on June 4th. Today I got an email from MEMA. It kind of looks like we're only going to get some money, 75% of the January 26, 28 snowstorm, which is a blizzard, which is, I thought we'd do better than that, but as of right now, I guess the governor's appealing it or something. So he's going to try and get the other 3 storms also. And the other thing I have, youth fishing derby at Johnson's Pond on Saturday, May 16th. Rain or shine. Registration's at 7 at the fire station. Fishing begins at 8 a.m. to 12 noon. And I think that's all I have. Any other questions?
Any comments, board?
No questions, but boy, Jim, another 126 difference in your calls. That's...
Oh, yes, and we've been extremely busy. We're up to close to, but I'd say we're over 900 right now. We've had a real busy month of April so far, too. And believe it or not, the brush fires are starting to come in, too. We had a couple yesterday, so.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to believe with all the snow and all the rain and stuff. It
Yeah.
only takes 2 or 3 days to dry out. Nothing large, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And there's only, one other thing, there's only 2 weeks left of burning permits. I thought they might extend it, but doesn't sound so.
No, the end of April?
May 1st is the last day to burn.
Well, Jim, just a comment. Do you have any comment? Go ahead, please.
I think, too, Mr. Chairman, I think now is an appropriate time to talk about Jim's budget. His request is something we've all talked about, and I think it's a good time for us to move forward with it, is to, effective July 1, add a new firefighter. Just for the public's recollection and reminder, this is fulfilling a commitment that previous boards of selectmen made close to 10 years ago now. In my opinion, I think we share this opinion. It's sorely needed. It's something that's been committed to the fire department for far too long. And I think we're starting to finally make progress towards not just fulfilling those commitments, but ensuring that when our firefighters respond, they're not put in danger, and that the responses are staffed at an adequate level so our public is not put in danger. So I just want to make sure we put that out there, and that will be up for a vote at May's town meeting.
And just to make clear your statement and to bring Marie Smith into this, I would say on behalf of the board, there's unanimous support for that. So you will find that support at the town meeting, and I'm sure the citizens of Raynham will be in agreement. And I was going to say, just prior to your comment, that with this increase, we realize that you're short of help, so it's that much more challenging.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your patience, but as Joe has said, it's taken a while to put all the pieces together and to fall within budget, but we're there. Marie?
How many had we promised you, Jim? 4? Wasn't it 4
Well,
at
it
that
was
time?
back when Chief Andrews, I
Oh, I
can't
know, it
remember
was
if
a
you were
while
on the board
ago,
then
I
or
know.
not, but they promised him, because George went in and wanted 4 right
Yeah.
off, and they promised him 1 a year for 4 years.
For 4 years, and then everything, the bottom fell out,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a dime to spare. Well, let's hope that this starts a new trend, and with this one, this year, maybe next year, we can try it again and get you the staffing that you really need.
And I want to thank you so much for that. So,
You're welcome, sir. You do a wonderful job, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, board, we have no appointments tonight, no public hearing. New business, we have the final annual town meeting warrant. And I know the board has reviewed this. I have reviewed this. There's been a couple of small typographical changes.
There's been no actual change in any
No,
article.
no.
Motion to approve as printed and to close the warrant.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, this will be the warrant that is presented at the town meeting. Board, any completion of old business?
I have none, sir.
No? Okay. Town administrators report, Randy.
I'll be brief. As you know, town meeting is May 18th this year at the middle school. Pre-town meeting is Tuesday, May 12th here in the meeting room. We also have a special before the annual. Articles for that are due this Friday, and a draft warrant will be ready next week. Also, next Selectmen's meeting, we have John Charbonneau, Planning Director, coming in. Town election Saturday, April 25th. Polls will open 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. We have our annual Household Hazardous Waste Day coming up, Saturday, June 13th, 8 a.m. to 12 noon at the Highway Department garage. Burning season, as the chief said, ends May 1st, and of course, Monday is Patriots' Day, and town offices will be closed.
Okay. Any comments, board? None? Okay, the selectmen's report?
Went to the ball game yesterday.
Tell us about it.
Went to the ball game down at the senior center. We had hot dogs and root beer. Wouldn't give us any of the good stuff. It was root beer and ice cream. And I'm gonna squeal on Liz because she burnt the popcorn, so we couldn't have any popcorn.
I like it burned.
But it was a great day for the seniors down at the senior center. They had a wonderful day,
That's wonderful.
and they won. That was the biggest thing.
So that's what we would call a root beer float.
A root beer.
Good. Anything, Joe?
None, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
Correspondence, I have here a letter from Ed Buckley, the highway superintendent, and it's regarding canvass and award of chemical applications to parks and grounds, and it's addressed to me, and it says, hey, we've conducted a bid process in accordance with Mass General Law 30B and the highway bid specs and so forth. Yukon Landscaping was the low and only bidder, with a total bid of $7,350 per application for a total bid of $29,400, and it is Mr. Buckley's recommendation that the board vote to award this contract to the low bidder, Yukon Landscaping Incorporated. All in favor? So done. And we will need to sign this later. I have here on correspondence from Reed Brothers Farm. We would like to lease the farm stand at Borden Colony again for the 2015 season. We would like to do the same as the 2014 season, selling our produce in season July 2015 through October 2015. a rent of $1,000 for the season. We would appreciate an answer at your earliest convenience. Please call with any questions. May I have a motion?
Second, and I hope they have the same vegetables because they are terrific.
Good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So done. From the Massachusetts State Lottery Commission, and the Massachusetts State Lottery is offering a Keno monitor to basically Gas 44, 1375 New State Highway, Raynham, Mass., and they're asking if we have any objections to that. None? Okay, motion?
So approved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Here's a letter from Charles Baker, our governor, and it's to Randall. Dear Mr. Buckner, we are pleased to inform you that the Chapter 90 local transportation aid funding for fiscal year 2016 will total $200 million statewide. This letter certifies that the town of Raynham's Chapter 90 apportionment for fiscal year 2016 is $488,247. I think that may be a bit more than last year.
A slight increase.
Slight increase. Well, that's always good to be a slight increase. So we appreciate that, and I'm sure we'll put it to good use.
Absolutely.
Lastly, American Mobile Homes Incorporated, I'm sending this letter on behalf of the Levine family, who have recently suffered severe water damage to their home on 2/19, leaving their home unlivable, I should say. The water damage occurred from ice dams. The Levines would like to install a 12 by 60 temp mobile home to be used as living quarters while the family rebuilds their damaged home. They will need the mobile home for 6 to 9 months. According to MGL Chapter 40A, they are allowed to have this for up to 1 year. And by the way, this is it says 86 Elm Street, and I'm not sure. They must mean East Elm Street, because there's either an east or a west, isn't it?
Yeah, Elm
So
Street.
I think it's East Elm Street, although they don't specify that. So may I have a
Motion
motion?
to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. No press time. Any emergency business?
None, sir?
Okay. Citizen input? None? Okay. A motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn, sign the bills, a brief executive session to follow, no other business thereafter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so done. Thank you, folks. Appreciate your attendance at our meeting.